So the point of today's lesson is manyfold, but I think the most important thing is effective learning. And I want to do something that my students have used for the last 15, 20 years, and they've done really, really, really well. I've got one student last year who got 269 out of 270 in A-level chemistry. And I've got other students who excel at English, just English isn't my domain. So I talk, as I said, specifically about science. So this is like a guide to effective learning. And some of the worst things I see is students making notes or reading um, things like revision guides like CGP. I like CGP revision guides, but it's not something you read through. So retrieval practice is something I will go on about quite a lot, is trying to pull out information from your head. And you want to be pretty quick. What I mean by that is we now live in the world of technology. You don't have to make your own flashcards. I just get them. I can code them using AI. Do whatever you want. Okay. Now, so in terms of what we're going to do today, I've told you what retrieval practice is, and it helps you learn because it's fast. It's also very efficient. And the third bullet point is make good flashcards. You don't need to. All right, you don't need to make good flashcards anymore. You can literally download them or just find them online like I do. Now, the way I use a flashcard is look at it and think, right, I'm going to try to answer that in my head. You can say it out loud, and I love saying things out loud, although people think I'm kind of crazy sometimes when I'm revising. I'm kind of physically verbalizing the answer in my head. Then you check it and you think, oh, do you know, almost. And then you just read through the question, and then you go on to the next flashcard, and you go through them. I'd probably say the first time about 7 to 10 times. And the problem, one of the big issues I've got is students tend to rush it. So here is this outline of how to use flashcards, and you click on it, you click on the source, and you get this lovely little idea. This is all it takes to use flashcards, right? And this to me is really time consuming. Have flashcards ready. Yeah, just find some. I've got you some. Use them. Try to answer it. Check your answer. Is it correct? No. Well, try it again and keep going round and round and round, and keep practicing. All right. Now, what we've done in everything is we have or you should have covered organization. This is part of the small intestine. We've done enzymes. We've also done lipids, amino acids, proteins. We've done the food tests. And next session, I really want to have a look at this. I want to have a look at circulations. So some of you haven't finished the work from the previous session. Even if you haven't, so if I kind of look up here and I'm just going to pick a random piece of work, I'm going to pick a piece of work that no one has actually filled in, so no one's name's on this. So what I want to do is do the work we're doing now, and then I want you to go back to the work we've been doing, okay, and finish them. I will, if you do not know what a storyboard is, and some of you done, I've seen some brilliant storyboards. So if you don't know what a storyboard is, just ask me and I'll talk you through it. For me, it's more like a cartoon strip. I like storyboards like cartoon strips. But the first thing you're going to do today is this set of work that I've told you about. You're going to have a look at the flashcards, how they work, go through them 10 times, and then fill in the first page of the sheet. Some of you may have done more work in your own time, or even in year 9, and I'm more than happy with you moving on to here. But our cunning plan is to do the circulatory system next session. All right, so I'm just going to